Certainly, living in the earthly world, where people, because of the fall, have their spiritual senses off and at an embryonic level, understanding is limited and the vision of purpose in your life seems to be a natural, inevitable mix of good and evil. But this understanding is very limited. What about your level of heart? The level of heart with which you relate to each other is very low, humanistic, primordial. Even in the families themselves. Often even in your own family itself, you have to close your heart. Adjust it to the level of a social, human standard, which most of my children follow and seem satisfied to have and maintain in their own selfishness and egocentrism at the highest stage. But still it is the level of fallen people, ignorant of the purpose of life, the value of being spiritual, divine. People who also have in them an evil history in nature, and a distorted vision that Satan has injected into history and multiplied at all levels, has made you absorb every cell of your spiritual body and mind. But with me, everyone can always open up. You can always open up as a new you. I am not your dictator that I expect you through prayer and dogma to go out and follow my orders. I tell you that to find me, you must first find the real you and seek what it means to be a real person. This is the truth of ultimate truths that every religion must discover. That you can become perfect spiritually, in heart, in love, in personal relationship with me. And this is the whole essence of an existence together with me. Don't lose your spiritual essence to the whole world, which is not eternal. You will inevitably, physically leave it at the end of your earthly life. My most important purpose of creation is not physical, it is spiritual, eternal, divine, infinite. It is that essence of my truth and the reason for these my messages to the present world. And of my last revelations. As you become attuned to your spiritual heart, you will understand the biggest truth. And you will understand me. My purpose of creation. Eventually I desire that you begin to understand and find who the real you is. Who you truly are, what is your purpose in life that can lead you to real joy and happiness, for you and your family and for the whole of humanity. This means for each of my children, to open and grow in the spiritual senses. But you must know my truth, my vision of life, not the one the world determines you, which can bring you limited, temporary joy and happiness, like your physical life. And it means for you to receive impulses directly from the divine source, that is, me. Me. And in a moment you and everyone, even the most evil person, can understand things about themselves, others and life, that would take months, years or decades, and perhaps would never, in their entire physical life, without me.